Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube peeps? Welcome back to another one, y'all. Hey, y'all, in this one, we're going to be talking about the time I got locked up when I was 17 years old, man. That was my first time catching a stretch, y'all. For real. I got locked up in the county jail, and then eventually that led to me going to prison, all right? We're going to talk about that in this one, y'all. I hope everybody's having a good day, man. Let me back up a little bit and get some of this medicine in, all right? Cheers to everybody that's been coming around and hanging out with me, y'all. For real, for real. I really appreciate it. For real. Really, man. One love to everybody, yo. We should get out here and we should help each other like that, man. That's how we get this movement going, you know? And this is what I do as a pastor. This is my church. So cheers, y'all. Let's get some of this sacrament. Let's get some of this medicine in. Cheers. All right. So to start off, I gotta lay some groundwork for this story. Being raised up in group homes and foster care, man, and a lot of foster homes before the group homes, and also a mental hospital before the first group home that I was in the Williams system. The Williams system in North Carolina was a set of group homes that were there as part of the state program where they placed mentally ill kids who had nowhere to go. All right. Parents couldn't do nothing with them. They had nowhere to go, and they were severely mentally ill. So there was 3 group homes. One of the group homes was named Bridgecrest. The second one was Meadowbrook, and the last one was Timberwood. Now in Bridgecrest, it was the kids. It is all boys in that one. All right. And then in Meadowbrook group home, the middle group home, it was the boys and girls in that one. And then in the last group home, it was just all boys. Now, in the first one, that was the first one I went to, Bridgecrest. Now, when I was at Bridgecrest, man, I remember all the time, you know, running away and everything. I remember, you know, always, you know, being abused there. You know, it's like they really manhandled us as kids, man, in these places. They would slam us and shit, man. They would put us in something called a therapeutic hold, where they put your hands behind you and they crisscross them, yo, and they jack them jokers hurt, and that shit hurts. But I went through all of that, man. All through every single one of these group homes, y'all. So they would be beating us in these group homes, yo, for real, for real. And it was called the Willie M. Group Homes. Let me take some medicine. Cheers. So check, man, hey, they were beating the snot out of us in these places, and we were going to school telling them, yo. We were going to school and telling the guidance counselors. We were going to school telling our teachers that these people were beating us in these group homes. God, I'm getting hammered. Hold up. Let me get in. Let me get in. Let me get in some of that. Oh, hold up. He got me, yo. He got me big time. Hold up, man. Yeah, I'm getting hammered, dog. I'm getting hammered. But anyway, hold up, y'all. So eventually, I saw on a show called MacGyver where he wired up the brake light to a gas tank. And I talked to my roommate who was with me. I'm just going to say B is his name. I talked to B, yo, and I was like, hey, yo, B, man. The two staff members that are beating us tomorrow morning, because they were beating us all the time, man. There were all kinds of crazy stuff that was going on in these group homes. I'm talking about kids being molested, you know, kids being, the girls, especially in the girl group home aspect of Meadowbrook, where we was like co-sex there, man. Alright? And motherfuckers are getting molested and shit, getting beaten. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna handle these 2 motherfuckers that are the main ones that are doing this to all of us. Alright? The main ones that are freaking, you know, the corporates. So what happened was, I was really big into stereos back then, man. I was always hooking up stereos and shit like that. So I had a whole bunch of speaker wire. So what I did was, I went outside and I took the brake light off the group home van and I wired it to the gas tank so that it'd blow up whenever the group home staff would step on the brakes. I saw it on MacGyver, so that's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna handle these motherfuckers. They gotta understand, they had me on Prozac. They had me on all kinds of pills and stuff like that. Wellbutrin, all types of medications, yo, that were messing up my head. I was trying to commit suicide. I'd like supposedly sold my soul to the devil when I was 17. I'm like, for real. I did crazy things when I was a kid, man. But I was in a group home. I didn't know. I'm mentally ill, man. I didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, so I went to school that morning when I knew they were coming to pick me up. And I ended up getting picked up from school by them and taken down to the county jail, to the courthouse. And once we got to the courthouse, yo, they motherfucking charged me for 2 counts of attempted murder and conspiracy to attempted murder. And I was like, man, you gotta be kidding me, dog. Y'all charging me for that? I was like, aren't y'all the sheriff? Listen, I was set to go into the military. I was set to go into the military as an E6. I was in ROTC every semester. It was the medication that was messing with my head that made me do that stuff. You know what I mean? When they got you on all these pills as a kid, and it was like the drug your kid era, man, where it was like put drug them up with Ritalin, and drug them up with all these pills, Adderall, drug them up. So I had these negative thoughts like that, yo. And I was hearing voices and shit like that was telling me to do that. But they didn't even try to even help me out. They threw me straight in jail, all right? I went at 17 years old. They didn't even get a chance to even go into the military, yo. They didn't let me even talk to the recruiter. If I could have talked to the recruiter, yo, even when I went before the judge, I was so doped up that all I wanted to do was get back to my cell and get some sleep. That's all I wanted to do. So when they said, are you okay? Are you under any impairment for these charges to be valid? And I was like, nah, man, I'm not. I'm good, yo. But I was really impaired. I was doped up. Anyway, man. I really regret that jump, man. I really regret that I didn't get to go serve in the military a little bit, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because I know I'd be dead if I was over there. And I wouldn't be able to be telling my story, yo. And that's what I want to try to do is, have my testimony help somebody, yo. There were some really nice staff members in the group home. Don't get me wrong, peeps. There were some really nice and cool staff members, but just like with cops, man, they didn't turn their buddies in, dude. I remember one of them gave one guy, let's call him Richie. One of them gave Ulysses, gave Richie a motherfucking black eye, dude, because he punched him. He punched him, a grown-ass man punching a 16-year-old boy in the face that you're supposed to be taking care of. It's just crazy, man. I appreciate whoever came out and hung out with me, yo. For real, for real. Get him. Get him. I got straight to the point. Yank. Yank. Oh, snap, yo. Oh, so yeah, yo, that's why I went to jail when I was 17, man. That's just crazy. And I did many other fucking sentences too, dude. I actually been in prison 3 times. 2 in North Carolina and once in Kentucky. And I've been to jail, I don't know how many times. Fugitive from another state, stealing cars and shit. Larceny, breaking and entering. Man, I got so many freaking charges, yo. Like I said, if I get to 100,000 subscribers, yo, I'll give y'all my real name and I'll let y'all see my charges. I'm dead ass on that. I'll bring my charges online. I ain't got no shame. My rap sheet's like that thick. Yo, come on, yo. I cannot get past this dude. He be kicking my ass, dude. Hold up, baby. Hold up. Come on. Come on, get him. Get him, dog. Hey, for real. I wish I had some good friends when I was a kid. Maybe I wouldn't have done the things that I did. I wish I had listened to some to the preacher. I wish I had listened to somebody. I don't know. I thought I knew everything as a kid, yo. Oh, man, that's 2 of them. That is 2 of them, yo. Man. All right, y'all, we're going to get up out of here. Peace, man. For one, hey, I'm going to come back with the green light sash for real, for real. I just want to talk about the time, yo, that I got locked up. That's what happened, yo. I got locked up when I was daggone 17 years old, and that led on to me, you know, getting a brain injury later on. If we get at least 1 like into this video, yo, I'll talk about how I got my brain injury. All right? At least 1 like in this video, and I'll definitely talk about it next time, probably tomorrow, though. If we get at least 1 like, tomorrow I'll talk about how I got my brain injury in the county jail. Yep. For real, for real. All right? At least 1 like, we'll talk about it tomorrow. All right? Alright, y'all. One love to everybody that came out and hung out with me, man. I wish we could have gotten that in that comment section, yo. For real, but it's alright. Chill. Come back for the green light session later on, peeps. One love, we out. Yeah.